probably think Magical Doremi is just a cute show about spells and girls.
But what if we told you this magical girl anime covered adult topics, such as divorce, death, and the fear of growing up?
This show didn't just age, it evolved with its audience. Let's talk about it. Hi friends, my name's Amber.
And I'm Cree.
And we're so obsessed with all things kawaii that we literally moved across the world to Japan to study Japanese just to learn everything there is to know about all of our favorite characters.
And we share everything that we learn here with you guys.
Let's get into today's deep dive. Let's start with the name. In English, the series is called Magical Doremi, but in Japanese, it's called Ojamajo Doremi.
What does that mean, Amber?
Ojamajo is a mix of Japanese words. Ojamashi means troublesome,
and mahou means witch.
So I guess together it's troublesome witch?
That's cute.
Troublesome witch Doremi. Just like
Doremi.
The anime debuted in 1999, created by Toei Animation.
It was directed by Junichi Sato, who also worked on Sailor Moon.
Ooh.
I can see the inspiration,
right? It's a classic magical girl series with comedy, music, and friendship at its sparkly core. But it's not just a Sailor Moon ripoff.
Are you sure? She's got the buns.
No.
The story follows Doremi Harukaze, who calls herself the most unlucky pretty girl. This is Doremi Harukaze.
She is a pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
So one day, Doremi discovers a shop called Mahou. The shop is owned by a witch, and this starts Doremi's accidental magical journey.
The anime is all about learning spells and making friends, who we'll talk about later.
She has a lot of friends.
Yeah, look at these guys. They're all friends. They're so cute. Look at their giant eyes. Which one do you identify with?
Feeling this blue one today.
Ooh, I can see the blue one.
What about you?
Pink. I have main character energy.
Yes, you do. Since the first season of Ojamajo Doremi was a huge hit, the animation studio decided to continue the series.
How many episodes are there?
So there were 4 full seasons and 1 reunion story with over 200 episodes. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of episodes.
Kind of normal for anime, right?
Cardcaptors only has 70.
That's a rare one. That one's the exception. What do you guys think? Are you team Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, or Ojamajo Doremi? Let us know in the comments below and you'll be automatically entered to win one of these exclusive Blippo water bottles. Perfect for all of your magical adventures. It does look magical though, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like something that would be in this world.
Right.
So like we mentioned before, Doremi's magical journey starts when she enters a witch's shop.
At the shop, she accidentally turns the witch owner, Mahodika, into a frog.
And she's forced to become a witch in training to fix this whole frog situation.
From there, she's joined by her best friends who are also witches in training.
Season 2 ups the stakes. A magical baby appears named Hana, and the girls have to take care of the baby.
Yeah, as part of their witch training.
Doesn't seem very magical. It's like the lamest witch training.
Yeah, become a mother. Then comes Moto Ojamajo Doremi, or More. This season's all about growing up and making sweet treats. The magic shop turns into a bakery in this season.
That's more on my alley.
Yeah, same.
In the 4th and final season, Ojamajo Doremi Dokkan, they graduate 6th grade.
The girls are growing up, so they're starting to face serious choices about their futures and starting to understand what it really means to become an adult.
In 6th grade?
I know, it's a little soon. You're 13.
I was not learning how to be an adult at 13.
Nope.
They probably think they are though.
Yeah.
They are becoming teenagers. So yeah, it gets deep. But how did Magical Doremi end? Well, they faced their biggest choice yet. Either stay witches or lead normal lives. Why would you not?
Why would you? Yeah, right.
Everyone gets a normal life by default.
And then years later, we got a spin-off called Ojamajo Doremi Naisho. The spin-off only had 13 episodes and it focused on Doremi's little secrets during elementary school.
So much changes, right? Well, stick around and you're gonna meet the whole squad next.
Okay, are you ready to meet the cutest witch apprentices ever?
I know I am. First is Doremi Harukaze, our main girl. She's lively, clumsy, and kind-hearted, and always there for her friends. You'll easily recognize her by her red buns and her pink clothes. She has 2 buns, just like Sailor Moon does, but no ponytails.
Oh, is there a moon in her bun? Oh, wait, no, it's not a moon, it's a music note.
Oh.
Like, Doremi.
Don't go with me to karaoke for your own safety.
Noted. Next up is Hazuki Fujiwara, Doremi's best friend. She's a sweet and shy girl who comes from a rich family. She used to have trouble expressing her feelings, but with the help of her friends, she found the courage to speak up.
Next, we have Aiko Seno, an outgoing and sporty girl who's a transfer student from Osaka. Her parents were divorced, but with her and her friends' efforts, they got back together.
Wow, that's a lot. Next is Doremi's little sister, Pop, who is super smart and responsible for her age. She finds out about Doremi's magic by accident, and then she becomes a witch apprentice too.
Then there's Ompu Segawa, the popular child idol. She's a bit distant at first, and she uses forbidden magic to change people's feelings. But spending time with the others makes her kinder and more open. We love character development.
Other witch apprentices are the Japanese-American girl Momoko Asuka and the super cute baby Hana-chan. Hana-chan was born from a magical rose and destined to be the next queen.
And let's not forget Mahou Rika, the witch who owns the Mahou magic shop.
Alright guys, so let us know which one is your favorite. Tell us in the comments below. They're all so cute.
I like Doremi.
I like Impul. So Cree, does Doremi have a boyfriend?
Well, not exactly, but there's one boy who keeps popping up, Kotake. He's cheeky, kind of smug, and he's totally the kind of guy who pushes Doremi's buttons.
Classic childhood crush drama. Doremi had a few crushes, but the story really focuses on her friendships, her fun personality, and magical mishaps.
But still, fans couldn't help but ship her with Kotake.
In Doremi 16, Doremi actually confesses her feelings for Kotake. However, Kotake didn't respond right away, and Doremi, being a little dramatic, took it as rejection and cut all of her hair off.
That's crazy, girl.
Yeah.
But later, Kotake explains that he just needed some time. He gently asks for her to wait for his reply at the National Soccer Championship.
So yeah, even though we never get an official couple moment, the story has a bunch of cute moments between the two.
You might think that the Magical Doremi manga came first, but actually the anime did.
From the year 2000 to 2003, Nakayoshi magazine published the manga based on the anime.
But the real surprise is the light novels. They came out later and were a gift to the older fans who wondered what happened to the girls after they gave up their magical powers.
There's also some movies too, like Ojamajo Doremi Sharp the movie, which came out in the year 2000.
And more. Ojamajo Doremi, The Secret of the Frog Stone.
And that one came out in 2001. So yeah, the movies are super cute and definitely worth the watch too.
Doremi also came out with a series of video games.
For younger fans, 3 Sega Pico games were released, each filled with kid-friendly mini-games based on the series.
There were also games released on the PlayStation and PC.
Ojamajo Doremi has also appeared in several other video games as collaborations,
like Puyo Puyo Quest,
Denji Dream Girls Band Party,
and Luz Gegege no Kitaro.
Yeah, definitely check those out if you're into gaming.
Are you into gaming?
Oh yeah.
Gamer girls.
There's a lot of ways to experience Ojamajo Doremi in real life. Like, did you know there were Ojamajo Doremi live shows?
Wow, I want to go there. Also, Magical Doremi has collabed with Sanrio. During Pureland Halloween 2024, there was an illumination show and park exclusive goods.
But wait, Doremi didn't stop there. She also stepped into the world of fashion and beauty.
She collabed with brands like Converse and Liz Lisa.
Wow. In 2019, Kintetsu Railway did a collab with the Magical Girls.
These trains had adorable boarding passes, were wrapped in posters, and had adorable cutouts
that you could take pictures of at the stations. We can't forget the Ojamajo Doremi cafes in Japan, where they had themed foods and drinks that were so freaking cute.
There was also a Magical Doremi hotel room near Haneda Airport.
The rooms were complete with magical decor and character novelties. Anyway, if you love magical girls, then you might want to check out our next video on Cardcaptor Sakura.
Bye! Ojamajo Doremi. Ojamajo. Mojo.